Steve Schemmel, Jeff Schemmel with the AD update, and we'll start first with football. Obviously, Idaho, a game that when you look at the season, that's one that you got to believe you have a chance to win. You don't. It seems to me as critical a game as maybe there is early in the season is this next one to see how the team responds.
Yeah, and I think you have to sometimes remind yourself that this is the third game under a new coaching staff, and I think one of the things that I think I maybe saw personally on Saturday was that these kids are still learning a new offense and a new defense, and sometimes they don't play as fast as you want them to play. They're still thinking a little bit out there, and I think as long as they continue to improve, and I think that's the discussions Coach Hoke and I have had post game was, we just need to get them more comfortable, keep them learning, and we're going to be just fine. So Air Force does present a big game for us, and again, I think they beat New Mexico pretty handily last week at New Mexico, so we know they're going to be very difficult, and they're always so well coached and play so hard.
And Rocky Long, defensive coordinator, is certainly, he knows the Air Force like every other team in the Mountain West Conference. I don't know how much that transfers to the players. I mean, he's going to tell them how to work against this defense, but obviously that's as critical a phase to this game.
Well, I think so, and another thing, Brady Hoke has played at Ball State, played against Navy for the last few years, so similar styles of offense that you have to prepare for defensively, and I think they actually look forward to it and look at it as a challenge. So I think that's I think I'll be excited to watch how we defend, and we know we got a tough one, especially on the road, but I'm excited about Saturday's game.
Big news this week. I heard Steve got an extension, and I was excited for myself, but then I realized it was Steve Fisher, so a good week for him.
Well, we'd be happy to extend you a couple more days if you'd like, Steve.
Outstanding. Thank you. I'm glad that's on the record.
We'll go to July 2nd or 3rd
Okay,
instead
good.
of June 30th.
Perfect.
Well, it really was, as I said to the media yesterday, that's a real easy one for us. Steve Fisher has done things with this basketball program that are unprecedented. His success is as good as we've ever had, and it was easy for us to extend the contract an additional 2 years, and it's just amazing what Steve Fisher has done, and he never loses his energy for anything that he does, including the recruiting wars, and I think that most of all, his 100% energy toward this job, and obviously the great job that he's done here, warrants that extension.
And consistency over time, and I think we certainly see it on as far as ticket sales and the consistency that we're now seeing there, where there's always a good crowd at VA Haas Arena. I'm sure that played a part too. I mean, this has been an 18 to 22 victory team for a while now.
Well, it sure has, and I think it does take time to build not only a good program, but a following, a fan following, and you can see it in the students at San Diego State. You can certainly see it in the season tickets that we're selling. I think we're very close to being at our budget already, and we haven't played a game yet. So I think we're excited. I think the whole community has latched on to the success of Steve Fisher and his program.
Big news recently with the NCAA, the president, Miles Brand, passed away, and just give me your thoughts on that and what it means to the NCAA.
Well, I think especially with my role as chair of the championship cabinet, we have a lot closer interaction with Miles Brand as president during that time, and I just continued to be during his time impressed with how he attacked the job, took the NCAA in a new and very important direction, academically particularly, and really in the past I think there have been a lot of talk about things and certainly progress made on the academic side, but he made it his top priority. And I think that will be his legacy, that he has made us all better by his tenure at the NCAA, as short as it was.
And one more sport to talk about for San Diego State, volleyball, big weekend home, and first conference game at home under a new coach.
It will be. We're looking forward to that. We've had to start on the road with two tough conference games at BYU and Utah, and I think everyone's looking forward to coming back this weekend and getting the comfort of home back with us and taking on UNLV, and I'm excited about that.